Hello, I'm Rich Schaus with the Gospel Rescue Mission, Muskogee, Oklahoma. And today I'm here to give you kind of an overview of our E-Cube philosophy for working toward ending poverty. Now, most of you might be familiar with the story of the Good Samaritan. I want to give you a quick rundown in case you're not familiar with it. A man gets beat up and left alongside the road, and a priest comes along, and he sees him there, and he just keeps moving. Not going to comment too much on why. There's a lot of theological reasons possibly for why he went on by. The Levi, he does the same thing. He's a temple worker, so he's got busy things to do. He keeps moving. And then a Samaritan sees the man, has compassion on him, and helps him out. And I could go in a lot more detail there, but that's not my purpose today. But this idea of he had compassion on him and helped him out. He bandages his wounds, he takes him to an inn, he leaves him there, he takes care of him, gives some money to that inn to continue to take care of him. He does all of that. So, yes, compassion is a great thing, and we should be having compassion for everyone who is down and out, who's been beat up by the world, literally or figuratively, anyone in a bad situation. We should be looking at those things. How can we help people out? But what we wrestle with here is, if you can imagine other scenarios. Maybe what if you found out that that man beat up alongside the road was one of those thieves? He was hanging out with those thieves and they just decided they didn't like him. They beat him up. That happens on a regular basis, so maybe that's what happened. What if this guy keeps going back on because he likes to get that free night at the inn that you're taking care of him for? What if he's a liar, a thief? What if he's one himself? What if he's of a different race than you? What if he's divorced? What if he's a jerk? And what if he's no good when he's not been beat up? You know, what's going on with this guy? We don't know anything about him, but we wrestle with these different scenarios. You know, what if this guy's lazy? What if he just doesn't want to make a new life for himself? So that's what we wrestle with here. So in E-Cube, we take a look at all the possibilities. You know, we'll have videos as we talk about racism, domestic abuse, eviction as a cause of poverty, disability as a cause of poverty, and all sorts of different things that we'll be working through: employment, lack of housing, you name it. We're going to be investigating this, and we use our E-Cube, which is we're going to educate ourselves as much as possible on each of these scenarios. A lot of people will come and have some simple solution for ending poverty, and the truth is it is complicated. We're not going to end it anytime soon because it is so complicated, but we're going to begin to address some of these issues and have solutions, small solutions, lots of little solutions to help one or two, three or four here or there, and ultimately we're going to make a difference. We're going to make a dent in this whole scenario. We're going to educate ourselves on this. And then we're going to explore solutions. We're going to brainstorm. We're going to throw out ideas. Just this week we had some, just an idea, a nugget of an idea, not even a real full idea that was just kind of thrown out. And before it was done, we had 2 or 3 brilliant solutions that we're going to be implementing here at the Gospel Rescue Mission. You have to watch other videos to find out more about those. But the truth is that as we begin to explore, we find solutions. And then the last E, the third E, is we're going to experiment. We're going to figure out what works, what doesn't work. What works here in Muskogee, Oklahoma may not work in your place in Portland or Washington, D.C. or Florida or Texas or wherever you're at. But experiment with it. Make adjustments to it. We don't have all the answers for what's going to work everywhere. We only know what's going to work here because we've experimented with lots of different things, and we keep trying. And even if it didn't work last year, we might be trying it again this year. So I invite you to continue to watch these videos. I encourage you to join us in our quest to end poverty. We are not a shelter. We are a poverty reduction company, and we want you to be part of what we're doing. So hopefully I'll see you in future videos.